وَلَقَدْ يَسَّرْنَا الْقُرْآنَ لِلذِّكْرِ فَهَلْ مِن مُدَّكِرٍ.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Welcome back, dear brothers and sisters. I welcome you all to Medina Book 3. Inshallah, we'll be doing our class 60 today. So going to lesson number 17, where we stopped when Ishaq enters the class. So we're going to see from there what happens in the classroom. So yadkhulu Ishaqun. So Al-Mudarris says, Al-an ta'ti waqad awshaka ad-darsu an yantahi. So we need to understand what's happening in this sentence. So first of all, we'll see what is this Al-an. There is Hamzatul Qata for Harful Istifham. Plus there is the Hamzatul Wasl, which is coming from Al-an. So when these two Hamza come together, so what happens is there will be idgham and they become Al-an. So it is like Aslama. So where we use Hamzatul Qata to ask a question. So he is asking questions. Is it now? Ta'ati. So we know Ata Ya'ati is to come. So we should also remember that we know the Ata Ya'ati, when it comes with harf jar bi, it is to bring. The meaning changes with the harf jar. So it's telling, now you are coming. Waqad awshaka. We know qad is a harf tahqiq, to emphasize. Awshaka. So we're going to learn about this fa'al. Awshaka. What is this awshaka means? Awshaka is a sister of kana. And what is the mudari of it? So we can see how many words are there, how many letters are there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it is 4 letters will be you shiku. You shiku. So originally is you awshiku. So Hamzatul Qata is dropped. So what does it mean? So why is it a sister of kana? We know sister of kana. Kana and Laisa, they are naqis in the meaning. This is deficient. Like he was. So you need to know more about it. You need to have a news. So that's why it will have a ism and khabar. Similarly, awshaka or yushiku means he or it is about. He or it is about. So we need to know about what. So normally when you say it in English, so this is your ism, and when the news comes, it is always be to plus something, like he's about to write, he's about to go, he's about to walk. So we always have this to plus the action. So what do we have? A similar thing in Arabic, where we have to is an plus fa'al mudari' mansoob. So that comes after awshaka. You should always remember that the khabar is always masdar mu'awwal, which comes as a khabar for awshaka. It will have an ism. We should look for a thing which is marfu, whether it is mawjood or mustatir, and the khabar will always be al-masdar al-mu'awwal. So that is the awshaka. Let's give some example. Yushikut tullabu. The students are about. About to what? To an yarji'u. To go. So the students are about to go ila baladihim, to their cities or to their countries, fil ijazati, in holiday. So the students are about to return ila baladihim fil ijazati. So going back to lesson, so where now we can understand, Al-Mudarris says, Al-an ta'ti waqad awshaka ad-darsu an yantahi. Is it now you are coming when the dars. So we always go for fa'il, fa'il and maf'ulun bihi. So the lesson is about what? To finish. An yantahi. The lesson is about to finish. So what does Ishaq say? Ishaq, ma'aziratan ya ustad. So now we need to understand what is this ma'aziratan. Ma'aziratan here, it is coming as a maf'ulun mutlaq. Like we say shukran. So when we just use one word as a maf'ulun mutlaq, we know that the fa'al and fa'il is missing. It is mahzoof. So what is the fa'al and fa'il in ma'aziratan? So ma'aziratan is to apologize, but the actual verb which is used to say to apologize is i'tazara, which is form 8. Mudari will be ya'taziru. And masdar, we know from form 8, ifta'ala yafta'ilu, ifti'alun. That is the masdar. And we know the maf'ulun mutlaq is the masdar from the fa'al which is used in sentence. So now if we are saying to apologize is i'tazara, then it should have been tizaran ya ustad. In this case, the masdar is used from the base form, from form 1. This is the masdar for the original i'tizarun ya ustad, but instead of that, ma'aziratan, which is a masdar from form 1 is used, whereas the fa'al to say to apologize is i'tizarun a'taziru ma'aziratan. Dhahabtu ila maktabil barid li-irsal al-barqiyati. So what do you say? I went to, what is maktabil barid? Is a post office. Post office. Why did he go? Li-irsal. So what is irsal? That is your masdar from form 4. Arsala yursilu, to send. For sending. Barqiyatan. What is barqiyatan? It is telegram. Nowadays you don't see telegrams because in the smartphone times everything is like WhatsApp and email and everything. These books were written long time ago, about 40 years ago. So that was the for urgent messaging you used to use telegram. So that's what Dr. Abdurrahim is used barqiyatan. So he said, I went to the post office for sending a telegram. Why? That's why we have got fa, because faqad wasala. Indeed, wasala is to arrive. So indeed, who is arrived? What is the file here? So we know it is akhu is file plus ya mutakallim. Indeed, my brother has arrived al-barihata. Yesterday. Barihata means yesterday. فَأَرْسَلْتُ بَرْقِيَّةً إِلَىٰ أَبِي. So therefore, أَرْسَلْتُ. Again, أَرْسَلَ يُرْسِلُ, to send. So I sent. Barqi sent what? Barqiyatan, telegram. إِلَىٰ أَبِي أُخْبِرُ. أخبر is to inform. To inform. So أخبر يخبر. أخبر يخبر. And if you say 5 in your pocket, يخبر تخبر تخبر أخبر نخبر. أخبر is I informed him. فيها, in it. بسلامة وصوله. So he is safe arrival. So what does the teacher say now? لا بأس. So what is la ba'asa? What type of la is this? This is la nafiyatu lil jins. There is absolutely no problem. So don't worry, there's no problem. So that's where the lesson ends now. So where we have gone through the whole lesson. So this is a very big lesson where we've learned about quite a few concepts. We've learned the verb asbaha. We've learned about ma, nakiratu, tamatu, al-mubhamatu. We learned about lama ibtada. We revised again ourselves. We learned about aushaka. So we learned about walau. And we learned about a'ata, yu'ti. So quite a few concepts in this lesson. So I hope you all remember it. So what we're going to do, we quickly go into the exercises, inshallah. So ajib anil asilatil atiyati. So answer the following questions. If you just recollect what you have done in previous lessons. Lima lam yahdur Uthman. Why did Uthman did not attend? Was not present. So we know lam yahdur Uthman li'annahu musabun bi ishalin shadidin. So he was infected with severe diarrhea. So that's what we need to write. Lam yahdur Uthman li'annahu musabun bi ishalin shadidin. Mata aslama Muhammadun. So when did Aslam accept Islam? So we wrote it is 1981. So how is it? Aslama Muhammadun ama. So this is how Dr. Abdurrahim wants write by bringing the small number first. But if you write the biggest number first, like 1000, it will be right as well. So ama wahidin wa thamanina wa tis'amiyatin wa alfin lil milad. Atfi al anwara qabla iglaq al ghurfati. So this is what you see as a notice when you're coming out of the room in the offices, or you tell your kids when they're going out of the room. So what do you say? Atfi is to put off. Put off what? Atfi al anwara. Put off the lights. Switch off the lights. Okay, that's your form 4. Atfi. That is your amr. Qabla, before. What is ighlaqi? Ighlaqi, that is your masdar from form 4. Aghlaqa yughliqu ighlaqun. So qabla ighlaqil ghurfati, before closing of the room. Yuktabu. So kataba yaktubu is your fa'al, madi and mudara. What is yuktabu? So when you see you with the normal pattern of fa'al, which is not a 4-letter, and you need to see that it is a majhul. Kutiba yuktabu. So it is written. What is written? Ismo. That is your naib file. Ismu mursali. So what is mursali? That is your form 4. Arsala yursilu is to send. Irsalun is sending. Mursilun is ism fa'il, the one who sends, and mursal is the one who is to whom it is being sent to. Ismu mursali means here the name of addressee. Mursali ilayhi wa unwanuhu, and his address fil janibil aymani, on the right side, min az-zarf, of the letter. Wasmul mursili. So again, mursil is your ism fa'il. So that is your ism maf'ul, and that is your ism fa'il. The only difference between kasra and fatha. So if you pronounce it wrong, then you're going to change the whole meaning. So it's very important to pronounce the right vowel sign. Wa unwanuhu, and his address fil janibil aysari, on the left side. Akrahani ammi ala tarki dirasati. So what is this akraha? Akraha is your again form 4. Kariha is to dislike, and akraha is to force somebody that he dislikes. So akraha means to force. So here I was forced. Forced by whom? So ammi. So ammi, that is your fa'il. So uncle. So my uncle forced me. Forced what? Ala tarki, to. Tarki is to leave. Ala tarki dirasati, to leave the studies, to abandon the studies. Akrahani. La yajuzu nikahul mukrahi. So la yajuzu. La yajuzu means it is not permissible. So what is not permissible? So again, jaza yajuzu. Looking for fa'il here. So if you see something with dhamma, yes, we can see that is nikahu. So what is nikahu? That is your fa'il. Wahuwa mudaf. And what is al-mukrahi? So that is your form 4. So what is this? There is some fa'il, some maf'ul. So if you see akraha yukrihu, will be ism fa'il, will be mukrihu. Mukrihu is ism fa'il, the one who forces, and mukrahu is the thing which is forced upon. So what is here the thing? That is nikah. The forced marriage is not permissible. It's a very important message here that in Islam there is no forced marriage. You cannot force anybody. So la yajuzu nikahul mukrahi. Wajadtul qalama mulqan fi fina'il ma'hadi. Wajadtu. So I found what? Qalama, al-qalama. So what is mulqan? See, mulqan is come from, again it is form 4. So what is the fa'al? It is alqa. Alqa yulqi is to throw. Okay. So now if you want to make ism fa'il, so it will be mulqin, because it is naqis. So you take the ya away and you give a compensatory kasra. And if it is mulqan, if it is musam maf'ul, then you get compensatory fatha. So the thing which is thrown. So I found a pen which is thrown fi fina'i. What is fina'i? It means courtyard. Courtyard of what is ma'had? You know, ma'had means institute. So I found a pen which is thrown in the courtyard of the institute. Al-fi'l al-mudari'u mu'rabun. So we know. So what does it mean here? So fi'l mudari' is mu'rabun. So again, a'raba yu'ribu is to change the vowel signs, change the ending, you can say. So we're going to listen to the song of Brother Asif, just to remind ourselves what is mu'rab means in terms of fi'l mudari'.
فعل ماض فعل أمر مبنيان فعل مضارع is معرب. معرب means it declines. معرب, remember this. فعل مضارع is معرب. It has 3 kinds of mood. What are they? It can be marfu, it can be mansub, it can be majzoom, but never majroor. Fi'lu madin, fi'lu amrin, mabniyani. فعل مضارع is معرب. It has three kinds of mood. It can be marfu, it can be mansub, it can be majzoom, but never majroor. It can be marfu, it can be mansub, it can be majzoom, but never majroor.
So we know now that Fi'l Madi and Fi'l Amr is Mabniyani, they are fixed, they don't change their endings, whereas Fi'l Mudari' can change its whole ending. Ana musabun. So again, asaba yusibu, that is your form 4. I am infected. Bi imsakin. Again, imsakin, that is your, so what is musabun? That is your ism maf'ul, and imsakin is your masdar. It just means constipation. So imsakin shadidin. So I am infected with severe constipation. Yalbasul muhrimu izaran waridaan. So what is yalbasu? Labisa, yalbasu, sami'a, yasma'u is to adorn or to wear. So who is wearing? Al-muhrimu. So the people who are going for Hajj or Umrah. So again, ahrama, yuhrimu, that is your muhrim is ism fa'il. Ism fa'il. That's we're looking for form 4. Ism fa'il. So what are they wearing? Izaran. So the lower part of ihram. Warida'an is your top part of ihram. Ana mu'jabun. A'jaba yu'jibu is to please. So we know this is like fata yafutu. So mu'jabun means the thing which is pleases you, it is the fa'il. Here it is the fa'il is coming with harf jar bi. So ana mu'jabun bi hada talibil mujtahidi. I am pleased with this hardworking student. We're going to do a very beautiful verse from the Quran, Surah Tawbah. So it says, قال تعالى قال الله تعالى إنما يأمر مساجد الله من آمن بالله واليوم الآخر وأقام الصلاة وآتى الزكاة ولم يخش إلا الله. So now it's a very beautiful ayah. So we need to understand how to relate things in this ayat. So first of all, we'll go to innama. So innama we're going to learn in detail in the following, in coming classes. So we're just going to translate for now. So it's a very beautiful concept of innama, which we'll learn inshallah. So innama means only. So what do we have after that? We have got a fa'il, and we got a maf'ulun bihi, and we got to look for the fa'il. So what does ya'muru means? It's a fa'il sulathi. So fa'il sulathi, it is mudari'. So what does ya'muru means? Ya'muru means is to build, to construct, to maintain, to provide. So all these things which encompass in the ya'muru. So only, so ya'muru, so we know how to translate fa'il, fa'il, maf'ulun bihi, is that always we translate the fa'il, we take the fa'il first, go for the fa'il, and then go for the maf'ulun bihi. So where is the fa'il in this ayah? So here, what do we see? Is it mustatir or is it mawjud? It is mawjud and it is man. So man, what is man here? Whosoever. So it is performing the function of ism mawsula. So we know ism mawsula that will have silatul mawsul attached to it. So that comes together. So how do we translate now? So we say whosoever. So what about whosoever? Amana billahi. So amana, that is your form 4, to believe. So whosoever has believed. So always amana comes with harf jar bi. So believe in what? Believe in Allah. This waw is waw al-ataf and ma'tufun Allah. Allahi lafzul jalala wal yawmil akhiri. So not man'ud. So in the last day. So whoever has believed in Allah and in last day, wa aqama. So this waw is not ataf, it's a new sentence, but here it is aqama is ma'tufun ala amana. So whosoever, one is amana, believed, and whosoever aqama. Aqama again is the form 4, who is established. Established what? Salata. Salata. And again waw, waw lataf, this ata is again ma'tufun ala amana. So whosoever has given. Ata. So we're going to learn about this fa'il in a minute. We're just going to translate this first. So whosoever has given zakat walam yakhsha, and again it's a new sentence here, and he does not fear, and fear whom? Illallah, anybody except Allah. So going back, how do we understand? So only those who believe in Allah in the last day and who establish the prayer and who give zakah and they are not afraid of anybody except Allah will maintain or will build, will look after the masjid of Allah, the masajid of Allah. So whatever the activities goes on in the masjid, whatever the people come for prayers, the people come for courses, people, and all those activities, that the maintenance and everything should be looked after the people who believe in Allah and they believe in the day of judgment and they establish the salah and they give the zakah and they're not afraid of anybody. So going to the file ata. So what does ata means? Ata, so that's your form 4 and ata is your form 4. Ata has the same meaning as a'ata. Same meaning as a'ata. To give or to grant. So now we're just going to do some conjugation of this so we get stronger in this fair. So ata is to come, ata is to come, atabi is to bring, and ata is to give. So here ata, he gave. So both of you, ataya, atau, atat, atata, and ataina. So ataina. So here when the mutaharrik pronouns, the ya becomes visible and gets a sukoon. So then we have ataita, ataituma, ataitum, ataiti, ataituma, ataitunna, ataitu, ataina, ataina. That's your madi. So if you go to mudari', so it will be yu'ti, yu'ti, yu'tiyani, yu'tuna. So because of kasra, it changed into dhamma because of not compatible with the waw. Tu'ti, tu'tiyani, yu'tina, tu'ti, tu'tiyani, tu'tuna, tu'tina, tu'tiyani, tu'tina, u'ti, nu'ti. And we're going to see how the amr is made because the most important file this one is. So we see plenty of times in the Quran. So it is ati. So how do we get ati? So if you take tu'ti and you take away the alamat mudariya, which is tu, and take away the harf illa, so then what is left is the word beginning with sukoon. So instead of hamzatul wasl, so we will bring back the hamzatul qata and then it becomes a'ati. So now we know when we have these situations, so you give idgham, so you merge, you assimilate these and you get ati. So ati, we know you're telling in front of you somebody to give. Ati. So atiya, tu, tu. So it's tu, na. So take away the alamatu mudariya, take away the noon, and then you get atu, then ati, atiya, and atina. So going to, so when we say ati and ati, they both mean the same. That means to give or to grant. So what is the difference? So when do you use ati and when do you use a'tui with ta, ain, and ta? So in the Quran, the scholars say that the word a'ti with ain and ta is used whenever a thing which is smaller is given to somebody. A thing which is smaller is given to somebody, or which has a little bit less significance, you can say. Whereas anything which has more significance, more important, and the word ati. So here we say ata zakata. So zakat has got a very, very big importance in the sight of Allah. So that's why Allah Ta'ala in the Quran, He uses ata. So, but if you can say, somebody can turn around and say, in the previous class we did, inna a'tainaka kal kawsar. Inna a'taina kal kawsar. So where there Allah Ta'ala has used a'ta for al-kawsar. So is al-kawsar small, a little thing? We need to understand in the perspective where Prophet Muhammad ﷺ has been granted a maqama mahmuda, which is Jannatul Firdaus. In comparison to that, al-kawsar is a little thing, it's nothing. So there Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has used a'ta. So That's the difference between ata and a'ata. So I hope that makes it clear. Let's move forward now. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. Very beautiful dua. So almost every day we say this. So again, Rabbana, we know it is Ya Rabbana. So mudaf ilayhi, it becomes mansub. O our Lord. Atina. So again, see, Ati, that is your Amr. It is fa'il Amr. Majzumun bi hazfi harfi illa and na. So again, Ati will have two mafulun bihis. So na is your first mafulun bihi. Grant us. So here, if you see, when we are using Rabbana, that means we are talking to somebody, to the Lord who is in front of us. You only call somebody who is in front of you. So we need to, when we do dua, so we need to feel that we actually see, even we don't see Allah, we need to feel that we see Allah. In fact, He sees us. Rabbana, Ya Rabbana, Atina, grant us. Fid dunya, jar majur, hasanatan, that is your second mafulun bihi. Grant us goodness in dunya, wa fil akhirati hasanatan, and in the hereafter, good. Waqina. So again, is waqina. Qi is your amr. Fail amr, just one letter. This waw is your ataf, and qi is your one letter. That means you protect. And who? Mafulun bihi na is your you protect us from azaba. Azaba is your mafulun bihi number 2. So protect us from azaban nar, from the punishment of fire. So Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanatan wa fil akhirati hasanatan wa qina azaban nar. Go to the next sentence. Ana min al Yaban. So I am from Japan. Walakinni, but I. Lakinni. So we know lakinna will have ismin khabar. So ya mutakallim is your isma in lakinna, and uqimu is jumlatul fa'iliya coming as a khabar here. Aqama yuqimu, to stay, but I am staying al-an now fi Almania. So Almania is Germany. So I am from Japan, but now I'm staying in Germany. So that's your form 4. Nas'alallahu. Sa'ala yas'alu, to ask Allah. So we ask Allah Ta'ala ayn yaj'ala. That is masdar mu'awwal, to make al-jannata, to make jannah muqamana. So aqama again here, that is your muqama, is your ism maf'ul. Here it is coming as a ismu makan, muqamana. So make jannah our abode, muqamana. That's your form 4. So we're going to quickly do 2 more sections of the fi'ls and the words what we learned previously. Yansibu a'ata. So we know a'ata makes nasab maf'ulaini. So for 2 maf'ulun bihis. So it makes them mansub. Like for example, a'taitu hamidan kitaban. So I gave Hamid what? Kitaban, a book. So hamidan will be your maf'ulun awwal, and kitaban will be maf'ul thani. So we have more examples coming. Man a'atakal kitaba. So who gave you the book? So you can say a'ata. So it's very beautiful exercise here. So we need to change the noun into pronoun, so accordingly, and according to whom it is being addressed. So man a'ataka. So who gave you? So when you're asking who gave you, say so it will be somebody gave me. So it will be a'atani. So he gave me. Who gave me? Al-mudir gave me it. So ya mutakallim is your maf'ulun bihi awwal, and who is he here will be your second maf'ulun bihi, and al-mudiru will be your fa'il here. A'atanihi al-mudiru. Mudir gave it to me. Man a'atakal kitaba. So who gave you the book? Again, the same thing here. So here we need to say, to bring person in the bracket, we need to make it a fa'il. So you have to say a'atanihi abi. So my father gave it to me. Man a'atakas sa'ata. Who gave you the watch? So here see, we used to use khali. So now we need to see who gave you the watch. So we need to change this into a proper damir, because it is muannas. So we have to say أعطانيها أعطانيها خالي. So أعطانيها خالي. Number 3, من أعطاك هذا القلم. Who gave you this pen? هذا is your مفعول به. Number 2, and al-qalama is your badal. So again we have to change this into damir. How do we say? So see, it is ummi, so we have to bring the proper file as well. So we have to change everything. So we have to say a'tatnihi ummi. A'tatnihi ummi. So we have to be very careful when we are writing this. So man a'atakumul kutub. See, man a'atakumul kutub. So here again you got everything plural, and we have to bring mudir as a fa'il, and we have to change the damir into proper damir. Kullu jama muannas concept will come here. So we say a'tanaha al-mudiru. So what do you say? A'tanaha mudiru. A'tanaha al-mudiru. So man a'taka al-daftara. So you say anta. So you gave it to me. So you got to say. So how do we change the verb? So if you want to bring anta as a fa'il, so for the fa'il, so we have to say a'tayta. A'tayta ni ad-daftara. So you gave me the daftara, or you can say a'tayta nihi. A'tayta nihi. So this is our last section for this lesson, inshallah. So ta'amal al-amsilatil adiyatil li walau. So ponder over the examples with for walau. So let's see. So we know walau means, it means even if. Walau means even if. So wallahu mutimmu nurihi walau karihal kafirun. So and waw is to begin a sentence here. So Allahu is mutimmu. So what is mutimmu? It is ism fa'il, the one who is complete. Allah is the completer. Why do we have single dhamma? Because it is wahuwa mudaf and mudaf ilayhi. Completer of his nur. Walau karihal kafirun. Even if the disbelievers dislike it. Even if they dislike it. La tashtari. So this is la nahiya. Don't buy. Hadihi sayyarata. So this car, walau a'jabaka lawnuha. So even if its color, see, a'jaba is to please. To please what here? Lawnu is your fa'il, wa huwa mudaf. Ha is your mudaf ilayhi. Is waw is ataf. Shaklu will be mawtufun ala, and ha is again your mudaf ilayhi. So do not buy this car even if the color or the look of it pleases you or you like it. فَإِنَّهَا قَدِيمَةٌ. Truly it is old. Uhdur. Be present. Present where? Al-imtihana. So present in the examination. وَلَوْ كُنْتَ مَرِيدًا. Even if you are sick. Even if you're not feeling well, you have to attend the exam. So that's to practice walau. I think we got one more. Ishtari hadha al-mu'jama walau kana ghaliyan. So buy this dictionary even if it is. So that's why we need to remember that after walau the madi comes, but the meaning is in mudari'. So buy this dictionary even if it is expensive. So finally we come to end of class 60. So a lot of concepts we learned. So we still got a lot of exercises to do from lesson number 17. So we're not done with it. So inshallah, with constant repetitions and keep going back and forth makes us stronger in the concepts. I'll see you again in your next class. Until then, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.